So let's work the balancing poses, starting off with some intuitive movement so you can find the different ways to organize yourself on one leg. So we'll start standing on your left leg and extend your right leg out to the side. Your arms can be free and easy. Put a soft bend in your left knee and then start to describe any shapes that you'd like with your right leg. Your right knee, let's use the right knee as the sort of focal point. So any shapes, curving, you can work straight lines. The foot might come off the ground or it might not, right? It might feel better for you. You might have more options if you keep the foot on the ground, right? So explore the front space and the back space and maybe a cross. All the while you're working your standing leg and having to reorganize every time the opposite leg moves, right? So this can teach us a lot about standing on one leg. Okay, let's step into the right leg and just shake the left leg out. Take your arms out to the sides. Let's shake for 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back into your left leg. Before we balance on the left leg, cross your right foot over your left foot so your thighs are crossed. Stretch your arms out and up. Grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Take a side lean to your right. Now hug your inner thighs towards each other and in fact, try to push your thigh bones back in space. Good. Bring yourself back through center and then fold over your legs. Moving your sitting bones back and feeling just a slight shift if you can, or finding a slight shift towards the fronts of your feet, the balls of your feet. Certainly grab blocks for your hands if you need to for this forward fold. Wiggle your jaw if you need to. Turn your head from side to side. You might be just focused on the stretch of your legs. Now round yourself slowly up to stand. Good, and then uncross your legs. Come into a squat. Before we take the second side, grab a block if you need to for your seat. So when we're connected and familiar with the inner and the outer strength of our legs, we can access more of that organization that we need for standing poses. So take the arms into the inner legs, push your hands together, and then you can create as much as resistance as you want with your arms into your legs. Yeah, and let's breathe here for 10 breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 5. Exhale. Inhale for 6. Exhale. Inhale for 7. Exhale. Inhale for 8. Exhale. Inhale for 9. Exhale. Inhale for 10. Exhale. And then without being too directive about the breath, notice what it feels like to just breathe naturally. Maybe you're still creating all the resistance in the arms into the legs. Go ahead and put your hands on the ground, open your eyes, pick up your hips, move the block off to the side, parallel your feet, and then let's come up through a flat back, extending the arms out to the sides. Create resistance in the backs of your arms and the back of your body too as you rise up slowly and slowly and slowly and slowly. And come on up to stand. Yes, good. Notice when the pelvis reorganizes itself on the legs. And then lower the arms down. Stretch your left leg out to the side. Arms can be in any position, by the way. And then start to explore curves and lightness in the left leg. The foot might touch the ground. It might not. You could keep it off the ground the whole time. But be aware of all the dimensions of space. So the front space, the back space, the side, the diagonals. And notice what you have to keep doing in your standing leg in order to stay upright. Nice. Good. And then stand in your left leg and shake out your right leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your right foot over your, no, left foot over right leg. I think I messed it up. Do the one you didn't do. And then fold forward over your legs. It is left. And then allow yourself to be in this fold. So if you find yourself resisting it, try engaging somewhere. Maybe press into the legs. Maybe lengthen your spine. Maybe you open your eyes, and that's a source of engagement. We can get more committed when we're a little more engaged. And then slowly rise up through a flat back. Take your arms out to the sides, rise up. All of this opens up our hamstrings in nice ways. Okay, uncross your legs. Let's take one half modified sun salutation. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive over your legs. A little more forward in your feet as you do this. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back. Lift your left arm high, twist. So as we've been doing. Lower your right knee down. Crawl yourself up, stretch your arms high. And then take a twist, right hand over left leg. Take a moment to create resistance. Yep, good. Left hand over right hand. Now you're going to curl your back toes under, lift your back knee, you're in a high lunge. Yeah, and if that transition isn't good for you, you can stand up first. Yep, absolutely. Open up warrior two. Good, peaceful warrior, lift up and back. And then cartwheel your hands to frame your left foot, flip your right heel, that's your back heel, and then step your right foot forward to meet your left foot. Yep, come up all the way up with a little bit of resistance, nice flat back, arms out to the sides, stretch your arms up, and then swan dive back down over your legs. We'll take the second side. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward, step your left foot back. Reach your right arm high, twist. Good. Now you're going to lower your left knee down and stretch your arms up as you pick up your torso. Good. Left hand around, up and over right leg. Push your leg into your hand. Reach your right hand back. Good. And then turn forward, look forward, curl your back toes under, lift your back knee off the ground, stretch your arms high. Good. Turn around, open up warrior two. Good. Peaceful warrior, tilt back. And then cartwheel your hands to frame your right foot, flip your back heel, step your left foot forward to meet your right foot. Come through a flat back, extend your arms out to the sides, reach out and up. And then as you bring your hands to settle at the heart center, let's take tree pose. Standing in your left leg, bring your right foot up into the left inner leg. You could guide your ankle higher. And then, so that work we did standing on one leg now, see if you can really kind of integrate all of that, maybe even subconsciously. It may be that your leg already knows what to do and you don't have to think about it too much. Good. Turn your leg forward, kick your leg out in front of you and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your foot down. And then big breath in. Let's cleanse. Nice cleansing breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. other side. Left foot into right leg, above or below the knee. Notice is when you pick up that foot, if there's sort of a lagging in that right side, see if you can zip everything up. And the toes can kind of open, so you get a broader base in that left foot. And then balancing poses are a really vital part of the practice because they teach us how to both relax and engage in balanced ways. Turn your leg forward, kick your leg out in front of you, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot down. And then let's work this weight shift that we started with today. So back to a little bit of movement, but with the idea of warrior one in mind. So I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear here. Let's use your left foot as sort of a kickstand, and your right foot, there you are, Sarah, your right foot pivoting forward and back. So your left foot is going to stay on the ground, and you're going to shift your weight, or you're going to drop into that right leg in the front space and in the back space. And then you can add the arms. You add when the leg goes to the back, you can just play with whatever arms come to your body. But I'm shifting, right? I'm pushing off the foot to transition. And I'm using my standing leg, my left leg, as an anchor point. Good, that's really nice. Good, that's awesome that you're getting it. Good, because I didn't explain it very well. All right, and then let's switch legs. Right foot is the standing leg. Your left foot's gonna pivot, or you're gonna pivot around that standing right leg. And find your legs first. So it may be that your arms don't come until later in the progression. But your right leg in this case is gonna serve as the back leg in our warrior one, right? So when you start to extend your arms up, notice that that right leg wants to really hold itself. It needs to really hold itself with all this chaos and activity in your left leg. It's nice to do these kind of side-to-side things because they teach us how to balance how much energy we're using. Okay, all right, switch back to the right leg being forward, and let's go to warrior one and hold it. So the right knee bends, the left toes angle, the arms extend high, and then we're lifting from the pelvic floor, maybe even from the arches of the feet into the pelvic floor. You might be able to connect those energies, those shapes. Good. Breathe in, extend through the fingers. Drop into the legs a little more. So nice. Take your left hand outside your right leg. Put your right hand on your low back, and then take a twist here, looking over your right shoulder. And then unwind. And to switch sides, just flip your back heel, step forward, step your right foot back. Your right leg is straight, extended, your right foot is angled, your arms extend high. Try not to tilt too far forward. There might be sort of a yearning of the upper body, but keep yourself pretty well stacked here. And drop in, feel where you are, feel where your attention is. Nice. Right hand goes to left leg, left hand to the low back, and then push your leg into your hand, and your left hand is sort of an anchor for your sacrum. And then the twist. Ooh, the twist is good. Breathe. Back leg is strong. And then unwind, flip your back heel, step your right foot forward, and just come to pause, stand, close your eyes for a moment.